dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance to the turns they light. So jump in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super WildCard Weekend, and off we go here on this Saturday. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On second down, it's Nix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Slot man in motion right. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw is Nix. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Here's Nix to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, first and goal. Johnston motioning over. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point is good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Slot man in motion left. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Here comes 3rd and 6. They motion the slot man left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball. Of the kick, so it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
First and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. You just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
From the 35, it's first and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Next to score, Broncos 14, Colts 7. Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to air this one out. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. Yeah. And the Broncos will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. Richardson. Touchdown, Denver. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. But that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Open man, left side, he's got it. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. Not much develops there. Get this to about the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 21-0 is our score. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Taylor. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Colts.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, Richardson. Intercepted. Picked off by Baron Browning.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He works free. Right side. Inside the 30. And he He's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.